A lot of the time, that is what's the difference between pros and newer or average solo players, is like they're gonna really take their time. They're gonna like line up a dart, throw it, maybe like just shoot a random recon. And by the time they're like doing this, their duelists are already out, like dying from them. You want to be quick with everything you do on Sova. Shock, shock, recon. You're gonna run it down while throwing all this util, and just literally full run it down. Be able to trade your teammates, play with them. If they're hitting the A site, I'll give you one dart that is guaranteed to scan every single time. So let's say they're coming up, they're running up long, you give up long, and your teammate throws a side smoke. Extremely common. Number one, either play in it with your gun out if you already used your dart, or two, literally just look straight up, full charge, shoot this dart, and just play in the side smoke. This dart will scan almost everything. It scans the long run out, it scans even like into short, all the way into short over here, and it's extremely powerful. What's up everyone, I'm Poppin from NB, and you're watching ZOWIE Esports Academy. In this episode, we're going to go over the importance of timing Sova Utility and show the difference between a pro and the average player. If I am ever Sova ulting C, or just doing anything in C in general, I will always shock first, which is this lineup. You want to line up on the border, just get on the left side of this. One bounce, one charge. Shoot like that. It'll bounce off this wall and hit any tripwires or any sentinel util here. And once I do that, after I break whatever sentinel util, whether I'm starting here or here, jumping and shocking, my next start is going to be full charge right here. And I will throw this dart with the intention of ulting. And I'm not even waiting for the dart to scan for this play. I'm shooting the dart, instantly ulting, and just clearing with my ult versus the dart, because most of the time any dart you throw, it's going to be broken if you throw it this early. So I just toss this dart here, which makes it very easy for my duelists to see where it gets shot from. So like wherever they are, if they have a vandal and they shoot the dart, my duelists are going to see like a bullet tracer, which will make it easier for them to enter the site because they know where one of the enemies is at. And like I said, use the ult to clear. First, I would go for plat. So I'd start my ult outside of the map, so maybe the enemy doesn't see it. And then I would go logs, and then based off the minimap, if my enemies or if my teammates are fighting, I would use that to kill with my ult. A lot of the time, that is what's the difference between pros and newer or average solo players, is like they're gonna really take their time. They're gonna like line up a dart, throw it, maybe like just shoot a random recon. And by the time they're like doing this, their duelists are already out, like dying from them. You want to be quick with everything you do on Sova. Shock, shock, recon. You're gonna run it down while throwing all this util, and just literally full run it down. Be able to trade your teammates, play with them. Now let's talk about defense. A lot of Sova players make the mistake of using their util early in the round. If you instantly shoot the dart A main when the round starts, obviously you're going to get info if they're there. But what happens if you don't shoot it? What if you just jiggled this line? You will get the exact same info from jiggling this line as you would with the Sova dart. Or almost the exact same, right? Because if you're shooting the dart main, all it's going to really scan is like this corner, which is a little bit extra. So I think in general, on any map, it's better to hold your dart and never use it early for info. The only time that using it early for info could be good is, let's say, if the enemy team is never coming to your site. If they're never coming A and you want to make a push play or you want to instantly rotate off, you could use this dart here. You line up at this spot and you full charge, aim it in between these bricks, and this dart will scan all of lobby, which will allow you to either push through A or instantly rotate off. But even a dart like this is very situational, because you could use this dart to hit C if they're going C. So the only time that you really want to use the dart for info is if the enemy team is going mid a lot. If they're going mid a lot, then you could use the info dart and then fast rotate away. But I would say personally, I almost never use info darts. I only use them for kills. And like I said before, I'll show you this one again. You want to line up these 2 diamonds with this roof right here and 2 charging. And this will go to C. This will make you impactful if they go A or C. And you can even throw this dart. Imagine enemies are hitting C, teammates are calling it. Throw this dart and instantly just go back to this line. Like maybe it's a fake, you never know. Throw the dart, maybe like walk up long, look for a flank. But if it's a real hit and you have Sova ult, throw this dart, you can run short and you can even ult off this dart, which I've seen almost nobody do. I'm the only person that I know who does this, and it's extremely powerful. For a garage split, you can ult them. For a see it, you can ult them. And even B, from like the site, obviously. You have a good ult line here. And like I said before, try to only use your darts if you're going to get kills off them. And now, as another example, imagine the enemies are hitting site. If they're hitting the A site, I'll give you 1 dart that is guaranteed to scan every single time. So let's say they're coming up, they're running up long, you give up long, and your teammate throws a site smoke. Extremely common. And the best way that you can utilize the site smoke is to, number 1, either play in it with your gun out if you already used your dart, or 2, literally just look straight up, full charge, shoot this dart, and just play in the side smoke. This dart will scan almost everything. It scans the long run out, it scans even like into short, all the way into short over here, and it's extremely powerful. Another way you could use this is if there's a site smoke. Imagine they're already up, they're already close to the site smoke, and you don't want to look straight up to shoot this dart. If that's the case, you can even just dart into your site smoke and get kills with that. You can even just dart here, straight behind them. Because if an enemy's running up long, what are they going to be looking at? They're going to be focused on either site smoke or running back site. And if you shoot a dart behind them, the chances that they're breaking this dart full charge, like a 180 break, is almost impossible. It's almost impossible before that scanning 1 time. So these are the best 3 darts you can use if they're hitting A. Thanks for tuning into ZOWIE Esports Academy. If you learned something new, hit that subscribe button. And let us know in the comments what our next video should be about.